Join us at Gladiator Academy and let's unlock your child's true potential together, because every student deserves a chance to shine.
It's an innovative youth organization dedicated to cultivating character in the next generation of young men. Gladiator Academy program is using academics and fitness development that challenges young men to achieve excellence. We're joined today by the founder of Gladiator Academy, Reed Bennett, to tell us more about the program. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, sir.
Who doesn't want to be a gladiator,
I know,
right?
right?
I love that imagery of, especially for young men. I mean, talk about what made you started in Asheville, North Carolina,
Yes,
and you
sir.
moved down here to the upstate of South Carolina.
Yep.
Talk about what you wanted to accomplish with this school idea.
This is amazing that I had, through a process, I came to a realization that there was a growing crisis in our young men, young people, but young men in particular, and they're just struggling to find their identity, their direction and purpose.
Yeah.
And purposes, with young men, it's important, because without purpose, it's like you're flat line.
And you try to move with the crowd, which oftentimes gets you in trouble, because you're trying to do what you think you should do.
Correct.
And so having great people around you, other kids that are kind of going through that at the same time, is great. So you guys are grades 5 through 12?
Yes.
And so someone watching this, they're like, how do they know if their young man is, perfect for your program?
It's one of those things to where it's not perfect for everybody,
right.
But it's what I call my diamond in the rough. It's that young fellow that needs some encouragement, that needs not that he needs to give more effort, but some effort put into him to kind of pull out the talents and abilities that God gave him. So that's the person that, if they're wherever they're at and they're just struggling a little bit, kind of behind the scenes and not having any spotlight, that they want to belong, that they need to belong, and it needs to be somewhere positive, that's where the place.
Yeah, I'm sure some people watching this may say, I think I know someone who maybe could benefit from some of these programs. And talk about the mindset that you try to go for. I know fitness is a big part of that, what you think about, mental fitness as well. So talk about the mindset that you go into when you're trying to shape these young men.
That's the whole core. It's that we start in the morning. Our day is not like a normal school day. I know when my young men come in the door, whether something's on their mind or something, they're going through something, and I have a schedule and things are organized, but sometimes everything doesn't, just like in life, things don't go as planned, so you need to learn how to, bob and weave.
I mean, doing live television shows every day, we're like, things don't always go as planned, but you still got to get up and do it again the next day.
That's right.
So for people watching this and they're thinking about, what is the first, do I make a call to you guys to say, let me talk to you about the young man that I'm dealing with or trying to get into this school, talk about some of the programs. How does that initial?
So the great thing, we just recently had our website redesigned. There's a ton of information.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Website.
Dr. Mark and his wife redesigned it and made it look, which stepped up to another level.
Yeah, looks great.
But my phone number's on there, email's there. Look through some of the website, and if you see something that intrigues you, you have more questions that's not on the site, then give me a call. A lot of times I'm not able to answer the phone, but if just leave a message, I'll make sure to
He'll
call
make
you
it
back.
happen. That website looks really great. GladiatorAcademy.org is the website. It says .com there, but .org is actually the website to go and check it out. We'll be sure to put it at our website, yourcarolina.tv, so you guys can see that as well. And I'm sure you're getting some success stories too with guys that have gotten in the program, and I'm sure that means all the world to you.
That is what keeps you going, because there are some days where you're like, what in the world am I doing? And then I'll get a phone call. I've got been doing this since 2012, and you have those moments when you're trying to do what you do, because it's not, you can't measure what we do with a product. So when I have those times, I have multiple guys that are military, and they'll call me and they're like, Coach, your voice is in my head, and I'll be going through something thinking I can't make it, and I hear your words of encouragement, and just so many to hard to pick one, but one, a young fellow, this is in Asheville, had dropped out of school, 16, which you're allowed to in North Carolina, which for whatever reason, and he dropped out and didn't know where he was going, found his way to our program just through some encouragement. Not only did he go back to school, but he won a leadership award from Transylvania counties.
Amazing.
And now he's a manager in a construction company.
That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Making that step to change your life.
That's right.
Again, gladiatoracademy.org is the website to go and check out and get involved with the school and reach out to Reed. Thank you so much for coming and tell us about this program. We appreciate it.